guys, and today I'm going to be showing you how to run a Minecraft PC 1.8 Bukkit server using a variation of Bukkit called Spigot. So if you didn't realize, Bukkit was taken down by a DMCA complaint, and Mojang is now working on an update for Bukkit that'll be compatible with 1.8, but as of right now, there is no Bukkit version of 1.8, but the developers over at Spigot have made an update to their own software, which is, like I said, a variation of Bukkit. So you can use all the Bukkit plugins, the worlds, the configurations, everything just like that. But the server is a little bit different. Now, I haven't really ever used Spigot all that much because I don't think it's all that stable. But they do update quite frequently, and I think they did a really great job with this. And it's really impressive that they've done this. So congrats to them. Awesome that they've gotten this pushed out already. So this does work with 1.8. And it actually works pretty well. But I did have an issue running it on Windows 10 because my second computer has Windows 10 installed to it as the main operating system, the Windows 10 preview, the beta basically, and it didn't work so well. So I had to drag in my 35-pound gaming computer into my recording area, and it's running Windows 7. It works just fine, and it was worth it bringing it in here, completely worth it. But I'd say I haven't tested it with Windows 8 or the other operating systems, but since Windows 7 is running it, I'd say Windows 8, Vista, XP, and 7 all would do it just fine. But Windows 10 Technical Preview just didn't do it. Don't know why, it just didn't. So, also, I'm not going to be showing you how to port forward in this video. So, port forwarding is something you're going to need to do and know a little bit about before you run a server publicly. Port forwarding is different on every single router, so I never really show how to do it. Because, you know, some people have Netgear routers, Belkin routers, T-Link, and all sorts of different companies that I haven't even heard of. And it's going to be different for everybody. So I just don't really show it because I have a Netgear Nighthawk. So, you know, if I wanted to figure out how to port forward it, I would go on Google and just search how to port forward Netgear Nighthawk, and there'd be all sorts of videos and tutorials and stuff like that to do that. So figure out what the maker of your router is, and then find out the model of it, which shouldn't be too hard. It should be printed right on the router itself, and then search how to port forward that router. And then once you do that, the port that you're going to want to open up is 25565, so keep that in mind for when you're port forwarding. Port 25565. There you go. So make sure you port forward first because some people get stumped there. So if you have questions about it, just certainly leave a comment down below. I'll try to help you out as best as I can. But some people get stuck there. So if you want to, do this, I'd recommend starting out with port forwarding. But once you have port forwarding done, once you're sure that you have port forwarding and everything worked out, then you can start with actually getting the server up and running. So what you're going to want to do is go down into the description and download the bukkit.zip file. So you can see I have it right here on the desktop, and you have this Bukkit folder here with 3 files in it. So extract that. I got it extracted already. And then go ahead and hit start. That's all you got to do. Give it 10 seconds to load up. I don't know why they have this little timer on it, but you just have to wait 10 seconds. And on the first run, what it's going to do is it's going to go ahead and get all the files set up. It's going to make a bunch of files and everything like that. So it's going to take some time, possibly, depending on your computer. But once it's done, we're going to go ahead and shut the server off, configure it, and then we're going to run it again and test it out. You can see it's generating the world and doing all this fun stuff. Almost there. There we go. So when you see it says done, that means that the server is loaded up. You can see the time there. So now that it's loaded up, we can go ahead and type in stop. So anytime you want to shut the server off, make sure you type stop so it'll save the worlds and stuff, and you won't have any corruption or anything like that. So then it says press any key to continue. Do that, and then we're good. So go down to the server properties file right here. Right-click it, go with open with, and then select what you want to open with. I use WordPad, which is at the top. Notepad is also one that would work, so I'm just gonna go with WordPad. And here is a configuration for the server. So really quick, for people who want to run a cracked server, or basically a server that allows pirated users to join, go to online mode and then set it equals to false. Then people with cracked versions of Minecraft can run can join your server. But if you want people to, you don't want pirated users and modded users to be able to join it, to change that to true, and you'll have a little bit safer server. But I would set it to false, so I can have as many people as possible join. So up here you can change allow flight to true. So this makes it so people who are in survival mode, if they use like a mod to make themselves fly, or they use a /fly command or something like that, they can do that without being kicked. If that's set to false, then they will be kicked for trying to fly. So I set that to true all the time. Other stuff you might want to change, whitelist. The whitelist is basically a list of usernames that can join your server. And if you don't have this whitelist, anybody can join. But if you have a whitelist, only people in this file here with their username can join. I'll show you that command here in a little bit. Spawn animals, you can set that to either true or false. I've had some issues with animals and stuff and mobs and everything. So in my own server, I'd actually had them turned off. I haven't tried it recently. The next time I have my server up, I'll probably set it to true and have them all spawn just as a test, but I don't know how it's going to work out. Let's see here. You can set your motto here, so I'm going to put it to server. There we go. You can set your game mode between survival, creative, and stuff by using the ID of it. And then you can set PvP on, difficulty, and you can go through here and kind of see what there is. So once you have your server set to where you want it, go ahead and close out of that. Whoops. And then you should be good to go. So we're going to go ahead and hit start here, and I'm going to go open up Minecraft. So look in the bottom right here, double check you're running Minecraft 1.8. And this actually also does run with Minecraft 1.7.10 and I think 1.7.2 and that kind of stuff. And also 1.8, so that's pretty nice. So let's give Minecraft a second here. The server is completely loaded now. Oops. There we go. So let's go ahead and see. Let's see here. Let's go to add server. Let's go ahead and put our IP address in. If you don't know what your IP address is, and if it starts out with 192.168.1, that's not the right IP address. That's called an internal IP address that your router distributes to every device that's connected to it. What you need is your external IP address, which is what your ISP gives you. So if you don't know what that is, then look in the description, and I'll have a link to a website called What Is My IP, and that is going to tell you what your IP address is. So if you don't know what it is, go to that website. I think I remember what mine is. There we go. Okay, I'll just blur it out. And you can see right here it says Minecraft server, Dogger 2011 server. I'm going to go ahead and hit join. And you can see I am in right here. Let's walk around, see what there is to see. If you want to OP certain players or give them the operator or admin privileges, go over to the console here, and this is what this is called, as the console, and you can hit like OP. There we go. And then if you want to use the whitelist, you can do this. You can do whitelist add Dogger 2011, like so. Hit enter, and now I'm added to the whitelist, and you can switch it on or off by doing that. So now whitelist is on, so I'm the only person who can join. Now if I go here and do whitelist remove Dogger 2011. Now I'm off of the whitelist, so if I try to join again, it'll kick me out. Nope, maybe not. Probably have to restart the server. I don't know. Spigot, like I said, is a little bit less stable than Bukkit, so I don't know. It was kind of weird that it did that. But I think if I restarted the server, it'd be fine. But that is how you do it, how you host a Minecraft 1.8 server. So for those of you wondering about my server that I've been running for a while, which is now shut down, it's going to be back at some point, hopefully here pretty soon, now that the server is up, or the server software is out, as well as my Minecraft Pocket Edition server. Hopefully that'll be out soon, probably after 0.10.0 is finally released. So yeah, just a little bit of an update on my servers. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.